GM everyone. Welcome to today's live space. Let's go to the space. GM. Welcome every one of you to live space. Welcome every one of you to live space. All right, it's a beautiful morning. It's a nice day once again. Let's go. It's 8 a.m. right here. We are here once again. Beautiful morning, everyone. Amazing time, amazing space. Grace to be alive by the help of God. We all made it again this morning. And we're going straight to the analysis. To try and share to your friends, those that all right, it's a beautiful morning. All right. Yesterday, Bitcoin did 124,000. 124,467. And the same yesterday, we saw Bitcoin retraced down again to 117,000 plus yesterday. So, daily, daily. This daily closure. Let us take a look, sir. Very strong strong support. Market pump. gonna pump, 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 pump. Okay. So the fear and greed index, CMC is sitting at, I don't know if this is correct. Okay. Sitting as this CMC is not supposed to be correct. Why is at 68? It's not correct. Maybe they have not updated it. But the fear and greed index of the other app is sitting at 60%. Also, still indicating that we are still in the fear, the greed part of market. But this CMC, I'm sure it's not correct. It's not updated yet. It's still at 68 of yesterday. I'm sure it's not updated yet. So yesterday, Bitcoin did 124 and later dropped to 117. So yesterday, Bitcoin did 100. Bitcoin as at today, because we focus at today. Bitcoin as at today is sitting at 118,460.70 cents. In the last 24 hours, Bitcoin lost 4.15%. Ethereum lost 3.73%, and XRP lost 5.82%. BNB lost 0.80%. Solana lost 4.21%. TRS lost 1.015%. Doge lost 8.54%. Cardano gained 1.43%. Chainlink lost 6.06%. Hype lost 4.65%. XLM lost 6.50%. SU lost 6.06%. BCH lost 3.73%. HBAR lost 6.77%. Alvex lost 7.27%. TON lost 3.23%. LEO gained 0.38% gain. SHIB lost 7.38%. Put your eye on Shiba. Uni lost 10.23%. Put your eye on Uni. UNI. Put your eye right there. Okay. DOT lost 6.84%. OKB lost 9.49%. Put your eye on OKB. BGB lost 4.97%. These are part of the coin I called for you yesterday why the market was pumping. I was calling this one that you should short them. Why the market was pumping, but I know that time nobody will believe that kind of talk. Everywhere was green, pumping 124, and you're telling us to go and short. They will say, "This guy, your brain is shake, yeah." ENA 7.93% loss. Alve 5.63% loss. Pepe 9.83% loss. Put your eye on Pepe. Put your eye on ENA. XMR 3.34% loss. MNT was among those I called yesterday. 2.80% loss. Tau 6.007% loss. NEAR 7.90% loss. ETC 8.54% loss. APT 6.56% loss. Ondo 7.70% loss. Put your eye on Ondo. Pi 4.30% loss. ICP. ICP loss, so 9.56% loss. Put your eye on ICP. ICP is yet to even pump and is busy dumping. ARB 8.03% loss. Put your eye on ARB. Put your eye on ICP. PO 7.29% loss. CAS 8.74% loss. Algo 9.97% loss. GT, 2.14% loss. VAT, 7.26% loss. Atom, 7.02% loss. Pengu, 11.81% loss. Put your eye on Pengu. Render, 8.40% loss. Bulk, 13.18% loss. Put your eye on Pengu. Put your eye on Bulk. Put your eye on Render. Say 8.36% loss. WLD, like I always mention to every one of you every day on this place. If there's a pump, go to WLD, go to WIF. If there's a dump, go to them also. They will dump higher. WLD lost 10.17% loss. Trump, 5.88% loss. FI, 8.23% loss. FIT, 6.01% loss. KCX, 4.29% gain. KCX is still gaining. IP, 7.35%. Please go and short, go and check KCX. If we are going to short today, short it. If we are going to long today, long it. FLOR, 3.26%. Sky, 5.93% loss. Jupe, 8.16% loss. INJ, 6.30% loss. Form, 2.08% loss. XPX, 13.27% loss. Put an eye on XPX. XDC, 3.77% loss. QNT, 4.00% loss. OP, 12.89% loss. TIA, 12.16% loss. XTX, 9.72% loss. Put an eye on TAR and TIA, XTX. Pump, 8.41% loss. Put your eye on Pump. CROV, 11.92% loss. Put your eye on CROV. LDO, 7.85% loss. Algo, 3.83%, 86% loss. 86% loss. IMX, 12.84% loss. Put your eye on IMX. IMX, put your eye on right there and check if there's any positive thing coming there. Remember that Ray yesterday was pumping very high. I called Ray. Ray was at about 16% pump yesterday. Right now, it's at 1.67% loss. So still put your idea. Something good might come under there. Flocky, 11.67% loss. Put your eye on Flocky. Fatcoin, 11.73% loss. Yesterday, I told us that Fatcoin is forming the head and shoulder on the 4 hours. And even the shoulder has not even formed. It's just the head is still dumping it. So definitely, Fatcoin is expected to come up and form this shoulder here and continue the dump. So this one, Fatcoin will go pump. From here, it will pump. Come up here and consolidate, dump. ENS, 10.34% loss. GRT, 8.74% loss. KAI, 1.01% loss. Gold is still dumping until now. I don't know what's happening to gold. For how long gold has been down. Cake, 7.83% loss. WIF, 11.08% loss. Put your eye on WIF. CFX, 10.32% loss. Put your eye on CFX. Pendo, 1.42% loss. Put your eye on Pendo. Pendo is here to dump very well. XTZ, 5.54% loss. X, 7.95% loss. Nexo, 1.66% loss. Delta, 9.09% loss. Gold, 0.75% loss. Jowsme, 11.49% loss. A, 9.53% loss. ITA, 8.03% loss. Virtua, 13.53% loss. Put your eye on Virtua. Virtua dumped crazily. Massive dump of Virtua yesterday. Crazy dump of Virtua yesterday. That was crazy dump. Before this dump, I already put attention here. That's, I already draw this thing that the Virtua need to dump here. And Virtua came here after dumping. There's another one I put attention on. Attention on this one, on this line. See this guy, I put attention on this line. I expect this guy to dump here. Here supposed to be this guy's, this fat coin. Here's supposed to be the dumping this thing. That time that it was pumping. But it has broken it and retested this trend line. It broke the trend line. Now I need to pass this trend line, but I don't know. I don't know. So this is it because I did it on 4 hours. I said that from here it's supposed to be what? The resistance on the pump. This is where I put it on 4 hours. I said, on this pump, why is pumping? Because Fatcoin was making all this pump. I say no. If Fatcoin get this line, it's supposed to dump, and it get there, it happen the dump. Oh, Fatcoin, this attention, it was pumping. I said this pump supposed to hit a very strong resistance here and dump. Fatcoin, came there, dump. So now let's look for Fatcoin pump. Fatcoin, like I said before, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So Fatcoin right now supposed to from here up here, or maybe it is said in this line. Consolidate. Virtual 13.57, put the eye on virtual. Gala 11.40% loss. Signed 8.77% loss. Pride 9.94% loss. Monfy 8.53% loss. All right. This morning the market has opened and the Bitcoin is pumping. Ethereum, all of them is making an uptrend. Everybody is going up. Why is it going up? I'll go back to the bullish momentum. Not that we are not back or we're back, but the pump took us there, right? The pump took us there. Yesterday, 881.33% was liquidated from the longs, and the $174.16 million was liquidated from short. So we have more liquidation on the longs every time than short. But now long the pump back because people are so bullish. Bullishness, they worry them, and they are being liquidated always. Every time longers are liquidated more than shorters. Despite that, it's supposed to be shorters that's supposed to be chopping liquidation. But because shorters have accepted their fate, we don't get to the drag for up. So we use good faith, accept anything what we see. So that's why anytime they want to liquidate us, we know they bother because we know say when they don't come after us, we just run out of the market. Example, these are the things now market is trying to come for. 115, all this 19. This is what the market is targeting. All this liquidity pool is what they're targeting right now. So shorters already have good faith. When we see them coming, we will run away, right? But longers, hey, we are in the bull market. We are in the bull market. They keep liquidating them. We are in the bull market. We are in the bull. They keep chopping liquidation. Look at 881%, 81 million was liquidated from the longers. Because they saw market dumping, they refuse to close. They swear, oh, if I close, bull run. Said the bull run, that's what they chop liquidation. Because their favorite influencers have told them that we're in the bull run. So any other thing you're telling them now, it's like you're wasting your time. Because of what? Bull run. Shorters, we have taken our faith. When we see market coming up, we run away. But these guys, they don't agree. Bull run. The bull don't they bull them every day. They know the rest. That's why they are chopping more liquidation every day than the other day. Is it 2 days ago or 3 days ago? Market was dumping, pumped, chopped all of them the liquidation. Yesterday again, the same thing. They don't leave the market. They know they take profit. They swear, say it must be bull run. So out of that bull run, they keep liquidating them. They are the highest people that have been liquidated in the market. the longest. Meanwhile, it's supposed to be the shortest that's supposed to be the highest because market is been going against the shortest for long time. Yet, not be them the chop liquidation pass. It keep being the people that are supposed to be enjoying the market. They are the ones enjoying. They are the ones that are being liquidated more than always in the market, which was not supposed to be so. All right, let's go to the analysis proper this morning. Okay, let's start from altcoin. Altcoin season index. Very important chart. Very bullish chart. Standing strong. Standing very strong since this day. It only reduced 2%. Yet it's still standing strong. Heading up. Heading up. Refused to go down. But I don't know. I don't know if this their chart got some problems or what, because this their the way it's standing tall, eh? The thing don't they give me concern. Altcoin. Altcoin index. Oxygen index. 43. 43%. 43%. 43% is supposed to be around here. It's supposed to be let's say we're going down. We turn and wait here. Okay, here should be a support level. Okay. It's supposed to be like we're in the support level right now. We're in the support level. Okay. From CMC saying it's force. We are support level. Right. Okay, let's go to altcoin charts. Now, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Market dominance. All right, on the daily. Now, yesterday, altcoin, we opened the market yesterday. Altcoin started pumping yesterday. Altcoin was on a bullish momentum yesterday. Meanwhile, if you go to the monthly of altcoin, I have told us several times that we are in a very strong resistance on altcoin. Altcoin is almost doing all-time high, almost doing all-time high. We have been on resistance since from here. I have circled this thing before. I said we have been on resistance right here. And we're expecting this one this month to join others to make it a triple top. That's why if you come here, you will see there was a time we formed a triple top here before Donald Trump's son made a tweet. The market spiked, altcoin spiked. That's why we're already at triple top for altcoin since before Mr. President and his children keep doing what they feel like they want to do. So at the moment, altcoin was supposed to be planning a downward momentum since, but because of the their token WLFI they want to list, the market keep going upward and they keep making tweets. That's why you can see this week here joining other week and also causing the same rejection at this, causing rejections at this top, because we already have a previous rejections right here. Before now, we have had rejections, which is what these are the things we call as what resistance. All this area at the resistant point we had already on altcoin. Now we met it again after we did a bodily resistance. First of all, we did the first bodily resistance right here before they pump it again. It come up here, and the President Son tweeted it spiked up. Now we are now at the same resistance level at the moment. We are now waiting for the monthly closure to see how this man is going to close. Is this man going to close as a doji? Is he going to form this kind of pattern again? Is he going to close as a doji right here? Next month, go up, dump us, and form the same kind of evening star, right? Like here. Is it what is about to happen here? We are going to see to that as the month progresses. So on the weekly, I said that when we enter the new week, I said that this weekly candle, let me see. If we remember when we entered the new week, I said that we formed an evening star here and the market failed to respect it. And they were pushing the pump last week. I said that this week we are supposed to reject. We are supposed to reject. This week we are supposed to reject and return back to respect this man, because this candle was to induce us to tell us that we are not going down, that we're going up. so that everybody's mind will be up. Their intention is to send us down later because they want to induce the market so that people will be so overly bullish. That's why they do as if this is not valid anymore. But meanwhile, the candle they produce was bearish because you could not take this man. Now they open this week, shoot it, take the whole highs of everything here, take all the whole liquidity, every outstanding liquidity all here. They took it this week. Take everything up here with this one candle. Now destination is here, which was the purpose of this candle, but it was green that made people feel bullish. And for them to confirm that it is bullish, they open this week and push it up so that everybody will forget about downward momentum and focus up, because they really want to confirm to us that this last week was a green candle. So what does it mean? It's a bullish movement, right? Yeah, everybody's yeah, we're bullish. So they now, to confirm it for us, they pump the market Monday, Tuesday. They were pumping the market. The market was overly bullish. Altcoin were spiking, going up like crazy. They used it and did what? They took all the highs. They clear everything here, all the depths here. They clear it. Making here holy and satisfied. They certify here and say here is now holy. Sin no more. Now everybody's mind becomes so bullish. Everybody, they clear people's eye from this pattern they formed. They clear everybody's mind from this pattern. Everybody now say this pattern is dead. It's not going to form again. Because they gave us what last week? Closure with a green candle. But because they know that most people does not understand the candlestick, but they understand green candle. People don't know what is candlestick, so, but they know what is called green candle, which means we are going up, up, Jesus, down, Satan. They know, but they don't know the candlesticks pattern. They only know green candle, which means we are going up. They give us green candle. They know that if they give us green candle and they don't confirm it for us, they will not get people. This liquidity they are liquidating now, they will not get it. They now push the market up to make us what? Happy. Everybody becomes so bullish. Sleeping on the bullishness, forgotten the pattern. Because they know that we don't know candlesticks pattern, but we know green candles. Some of us don't even believe candlesticks, but we believe green. Green is pump, up, up, up. Now they say, okay, since people don't know what is this, let us what? Induce the market. They use this candle this week. Clear all the whole ups, take all the liquidity. Previous money that was here when the market went to what? 123, they took now the highs of 123. They clear the highs of 123, take the highs of 4,000, Ethereum, Solana, they took most of the highs. They wipe everything, liquidated most of this money here, took everywhere, clear here. Meanwhile, I said on Monday, this week is bearish. This candle is a confirmation of bearishness. I said it on Monday. This is bearish candle. It's green, but it's bearish. But I know that most people will say, this top V, something they worry this guy for brain. How can he say we are bearish? Well, Monday, market just spike. Tuesday, Bitcoin, they do all-time high. Ethereum, they go high. And this boy said that this week is bearish. Because I have seen this candle. I know this is bearishness. It is green, but it's a bearish candle. That means the weak is not going to survive the bullishness they want to give to us. They want to induce the market to make us happy so we can all go up and keep our money there. They want us to chase them, chase the candle with our money, so that they will do U-turn, and come after us. That was exactly what they did. They did 2 days ago. People can't know. If let's say people want to catch them, they say no, 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 no. Money is there for up. They go, they push it, they push it. Everybody were coming, more money were coming up. They now reverse it. This is the speed. They did not just dump. According to Uche, I would say, if they dump small, small, people will come out their money. They dump with fast. They dump with that speed, that heavy, aggressive dump, so that nobody will run away from the market. And they were able to get $800 and something million from the loans. They got them wiped away. Are they done? No. But they need to clear our mindsets. They need to tell us, no, this dump is over. They need to, what they need to do now? Take us up again. Romance us. Romance us. Romance us. End this week with what? A dodgy. All the thing they will do is just romancing us. Next week, some people are already leaving the market. No, 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 we are no longer bullish again. We are bearish. They will do what? They will go up again. They will come up again. Liquidate the shorters and return back again to liquidate the longers, because market is about to go on a correction, but they will never allow you to get the correction in peace. They need your money. They need to make sure that many people are wiped away from the market, so that they will not have money to do bull run. So go back to Web 2 and bring more money and come. So they will use this candle this week and do us many things, because they are forming another pattern. This same pattern they form here, they tell you that it's not valid. They want to form another pattern here, because they have used this one to make money, using this Greek candle to make a lot of money. This one candle gave them big money. This candle liquidated shorters and longers. This one candle last week did a good job for them. So now they are on a mission. They don't want you to know that we are going down. They still want to watch romance us again. Tell us we are not going there, we're not going there, so that your mind will be off. Just focus every closure of every candle. How does the candle close? Closure matters. Now, you come to the daily. When you come to the daily, this day first day, where we did all-time high. Yesterday again, we continued the all-time. We took the highs of this man. Now, we later engulfed this man. Indirectly, this is indirectly forming what? A kind of evening star on the premium. The same thing happened here. Indirectly, that's what they want to form here. Confirming you that we have already a rejection at this top. That's why you are seeing a triple top on 2-3. Now, they want to continue the bearish momentum. This is a pattern. Remember, they took us up. I keep telling us this. We are about going on a correction, but they don't want everybody to be aware of this. So they will keep playing their games. So you will be feeling like all is well. All is well. They will take us up, take us down, take us up. They just want to be liquidating people. So today, everything this market is showing that the market is still bearish, but we're gonna go up and down today. little up and down because some tokens are still forming their patterns. Because you can see at the close of yesterday, we had a rejection. So this rejection matters. We do small up and down. That's why I always tell you every day a new day open, please don't rush. If you are not in the market, stay away. Wait for what? 2 hours. You see what we are doing here since we opened the daily? We are just struggling up and down. Wait for 2 hours. The market will show you their direction. Remember, since this week, every extra section is been pumping. Asia is here to dump. Asia has been pumping since Monday until today. So let us see what Asia is going to do today. Since UK dumped us yesterday, New York joined the dump. Let us see if Asia will contribute in the dump or they will continue to take us up again. If they take us up, it's not bad because some tokens need to form pattern, especially those ones that are forming head and shoulders. Those ones that are forming head and shoulders. If Tota3 decide to dump us, it's not bad. If Tota3 decide to take us up first, it's not also bad. Because Tota3 also, let's say Tota3 is forming a head and shoulder, example, Tota3 we just need to what go down. But if it goes up because some tokens under Tota3 needs to go up because some of them, example, is Fatcoin. Fatcoin dumped immediately. You can see Fatcoin from one point something dollars dumped to 0.9. Fatcoin is forming a head and shoulder on the 4 hours, which it need to go up. But right now, Fatcoin is facing what? A very big resistance. But Fatcoin needed to go up on the 4 hours to form another pattern there and continue the dump. So if Tota3 decide to go up first, if Asia decide to take us up on these first 4 hours, or the first 2 hours, they decide to take us up, it's not bad. It doesn't mean that we are bullish. They are trying to complete some tokens are still forming their pattern, which the candles need to go up. Head and shoulders, when it's forming, most times when the head form, head will sell off and later come up and retest, form the right shoulder and continue the dump. So that's why I see market going up and then up and down. It needs to take some of these things up to complete their pattern and the dump continues. So Asia might decide to take us up these first 4 hours and take us down second 4 hours. That's why I always say just hold on 2 hours of the market. If you are not there already, you want to enter market, wait and see where the market is doing. Because if you come to altcoin index is still struggling to stand strong. This one is still struggling to be strong here, but on CMC, CMC is already going down to 48. So but this one is trying to start strong, showing you that we need some altcoins to come up from the dump. They need to come up a little, and they complete their pattern on the 4 hours. So that's why you can see Tota3 on the daily is still here struggling. So we need it to come up to take some of the coin under Tota3, which are the altcoins up, for them to complete their pattern and the dump continues. So we're not going to the moon in case you see pump. Don't think we're going to the moon. That's why you can see this thing form. This is a bullish formation. This is a bullish formation, but it's not a strong one. It's just a little pump, and the dump continues. This a hammer. Some people call it a pin bar. So it's supposed to take us up a little to form a pattern and continue. So in case you see pump, don't be carried away that we are back again. We are not back anywhere. It's just to complete and form a pattern, right? Okay, that's it for Tota3. Let's go to USDT. So USDT does opposite of what these people do. So USDT 24 hours. Though when I saw this thing, I know that it's going to give us a fake out, a fake pump and a dump in the night. So USDT. This is why I was screaming and say, guys, we are not bullish. Why is people talking about bullish? Now, from the monthly, this trend line right here took us since 2017. Since 2017, this trend line took us. Now, market has been respecting this trend line, but these guys were dumping this market to a point that they have to hit this trend line again. And when I saw this thing, them hit this trend line, I said, this is the highest they can do. If they break here, I don't surrender. If they break here, I say I'm done. That means they want to start bull run from now till. But definitely the bull run will not still run well, because if if they should if they should break this trend line, how many? Where are they going again? We are almost going back to the all-time low. So that means the bull run will not make sense. If they break here, where are they coming? Here. So how many percent of the bull run are we going to have? That means the bear season is very close. If they should break this trend line and come here, that means the bear season is very close. We are almost at the bottom. So where again are they going? When they hit this trend line, I say no, there should be a reversal from here, because a pattern that we are forming on the daily pattern and 4 hours pattern formed successfully right here. It was that day they did that fake spike. They dumped the market by force, producing this candle. I said no, this is not right. That was why I longed market that day. People can remember the day I was on space with Uchenna said they shorted at 122. I said no, market is supposed to pump. This is not no, this is not normal. They cannot pump this thing. This is a fake dump. I don't support this, because from this pattern forming, when this pattern was forming, we're supposed to take the lows of here. Yes, we have taken the lows of these people, of these previous dumps. Now we have taken the lows with this candle. Then it was red. They are not supposed to reject it again and pump it. No, they're supposed to reject it completely. Then the next day, which is this candle now that is red, this candle is one that's supposed to be green, but they turned this one green. Everybody thought we were dumping. The next day, they pumped the market. You know that this is USDT. When USDT is red, the entire market is pumping. So they turned this one red, the entire market spiked, and Bitcoin did a new all-time high. Meanwhile, it is this one that's supposed to do that work. This one's supposed to take Bitcoin and do new all-time high by taking the highs of 123. I said it. That was why I longed the market. Instead of them to do the same thing, they did opposite. They short the market that day. They stopped at 122, 200 and dumped the market that day. Liquidated longers. The next day, people were thinking we were shorting. They long the market again. So that's why I know these guys are up to something. Now, after this, the pattern has completed because we have taken the lows of this place. They did not do that because they already know that most people have found out this thing. What they do, they overshoot Bitcoin, dump this man. Then all the whole support line I put here, they passed all of them. I said, okay, this is the last trend line. This one is the last trend line that took us from since 2017. I said, okay, I removed all my support line. I said, okay, if they break this one again, I give up to correction. So that means we are closer to bear season. Because if they have broke here and keep going down, that means we are closer to bear season. That means even October, we're expecting bull run. October, November, bear season fee come any moment. I say that is the way I'm waiting. They now hit it down, rejected it. They did the first rejection. I was waiting for them. The next day again, which is yesterday, they open again and start pushing down again. I say, what is this? Is not normal. Where are these guys going to? This pattern has completed. This pattern complete every time. We normally know that market makers you used to overshoot just to deceive people. Yes, we know. I understand this one. that they normally do it to make people feel like, oh, we're not going there, and they will not come up. But how come they still do it and close it like this? Coming to yesterday, they started again. I say, I say this one, I cannot long this market. This is abnormal. I said if I long this market here, I go it will be like I'm crazy. I'm not normal. This is abnormal. What is going on? This is abnormal. For us to keep going down again, market is pumping. So this is if they close this candle again red, that means today again we'll continue going down. That means we have broken this trend line. Hmm. I said we are done for bull run. That means bear season is very close. If this candle refused to turn green yesterday, because today could have been a continuation of the dump before it will come up. That means they have broken this trend line. That was why I was scared. I was asking myself, does it mean that bull run is going to end so fast? Because where again are we going? They want to do 17 all-time low. I was considering so many things in my mind, but I said I cannot do this long. This is abnormal dump on USDT. So the pattern has done. Yes, this one I understand. This one that they used to play game, but after this one, it's supposed to what? Move and start coming up. And that yesterday, they rejected it. Dribble us, start shooting it up. I say, Shenami on one player, B. So if I had missed this entry, this rejection, if I had missed it, for paying my body. That's why I insisted with my guy. I say, my man, I cannot long this market. This is overdue for a pump because this pattern is already completed. Remember, this pattern was forming before here. They pump it. Remember the day we go to 111,000. This pattern has they use here before to go up at 111, which that day I still said it that no, we are not done. Why should they start pumping market here? This is not good. We are expected to go down and take the lows of this man first and pump. How come they rejected it here? They did not take this low. I complain also, but okay, since the market is USDT is pumping and they are dumping market, I said okay. They dumped Bitcoin to 111,000. After that, what happened? They came back again because it was not completed. This was wrong. This pump was wrong. This was supposed to go. We're supposed to do what? We're supposed to do 1, 2, down, up. So take the lows of this one and go up. But they did not do it. I said, okay, let me still observe them. But what did they do? They go up here and form another pattern and continue that word so they can come and take this low. So you see, this is why market makers they are smart. So when I saw it, I said, oh, now they want to complete this pattern. That's why I was not bullish. Because they need to complete this pattern. They need to come and take the lows of this place. I was not bullish. Even market was pumping, making new all-time high. I was not bullish. I said we are not in the bull run. Because this is candlesticks pattern. The pattern must be completed. And we cannot be forming this pattern, which I know is a bullish movement for USDT. And when USDT is bullish, the entire market goes bearish. So how can I support people? I'm saying bullish in a pattern. I'm seeing my eyes, clear eyes, is forming before me as someone who is trading candlesticks, and I'm saying that we are in the bull run. That means I'm not a good trader. I'm deceiving people. That's why I insisted. If take me heaven and earth, I said we are not in the bull run because of this entire setup. I cannot see this setup and say we are in the bull run. So now, what do we need to do now? We have taken the lows of this formation. It is time to watch. This is 4.60. This 4.60 is a very major resistance for USDT dominance. 4.60. It's a very strong resistance for USDT dominance. Now, before we get to this 4.60, last time we did this 4.60 was Bitcoin did 111,000 something. It's not gonna be that again anymore. Before we reach this 4.60, Bitcoin should be going over to around 108 to 105,000. Before we reach here again, Bitcoin. Let me put horizontal. Before we get here, okay. Before we get here, 4.60. This before we get to this rejection, we are supposed to Bitcoin supposed to dump over to 105 to 109. That's where Bitcoin will be before we get here and talk about rejection or consolidation. Now, at the moment, we are looking like the market is looking, because of this kind of candle pattern, we're going to have an up and down in the market today because of this kind of candle formation. So they might come low and go up. They might come low, go up, or they come up here and reject. So count how many candles that dump this market. It's either they use spike and come up here again. Maybe they use 2 or 3 candles by spiking like this one and come to this rejection. Or they do it slowly, but we're going to get here. So in case you are seeing small uptrend, market pumping, don't think we're in the bull run. Let nobody, if you see pump, collect the money, hold them, buy it, put stop loss. This place I put this place I put this line. We must come here. We must come here. This thing you are seeing here must come here. It's a must. We must come here. And before we reach here, Bitcoin has dumped to Shege. It's not going to be so easy because we have so many resistance on the way up. It's not going to be so easy. But they can still make it easy for themselves. They are market makers. The way they did this one, see the way they spiked this today. They can spike again and come up and liquidate more people. They don't send anybody. They can do what they wish. They can also decide to respect all the resistance, respect them, small. But they can decide not to respect anything because of they want to liquidate all the. There's so many money down there. People have been longing since 74. So many of them are yet to take profit until now. So we have a lot of liquidity lying down there. So they can decide to spike again today. They can do what they wish because they needed the money. They can spike again USDT today again, and they keep liquidating people. And remember, when USDT is pumping, the entire market will be dumping. Now, altcoin is going to suffer more. Why? Because Bitcoin has done highs When Bitcoin did all these highs, why Bitcoin is dumping? Why Bitcoin is dumping? Because of the level of high Bitcoin did. It's gonna affect the altcoin more than Bitcoin. Because of what? Now, if you look at Bitcoin dominance did not pump yesterday, but I have already drawn this line. Bitcoin dominance have overshoot here, shoot over, taking the lows also. Bitcoin dominance is ready for a move. Now, why I'm showing you Bitcoin dominance is because, so you're not surprised when altcoin will be dumping so crazily. Once this Bitcoin dominance make a movement up, altcoin will be dumping like mad. If you watch yesterday, Ethereum is still strong. Ethereum is not dumping like normal, how it's supposed to be. Most of the altcoins started dumping late in the night because Bitcoin dominance is still forming a pattern. Because Bitcoin dominance is still forming what? A movement pattern here. Why I draw this line here and keep it here is that once Bitcoin dominance start this movement, Ethereum and all the rest, they are done. They would dump like crazy. Once Bitcoin dominance is pumping alongside with this USDT dominance, once both of them now start going up, once they put their heads up, consider Ethereum and all the families, consider them in a big mess. They will be dumping crazily. So the only thing that is left in the market right now is for you who is there to be careful, because we are having so many reversals pattern forming already. So many reversal patterns has already formed already, especially even if you don't want to respect Bitcoin dominance, respect USDT dominance. This pattern has overformed, overdue, overshooted, ready for a bounce. And when this guy is bouncing, when this guy is pushing the entire market, he's pushing everybody to the wall. It's like when this guy is pushing, he does not pity. When he's pushing anybody, he's pushing everybody to the wall. He pushed the entire market. So we have to be careful to watch these first 4 hours to see how it's going to go. If Asia is going to join the dump, remember that Asia dump no they good. Remember that Asia pump also no they good. This pump we had came from Asia. Anything that Asia started is used to be very, very bad in this crypto market. Asia started this pump. You saw the aggressiveness of the pump. So let us find out if Asia is going to dump us today. If Asia join UK and New York to the dump, it no go nice, because they dump like, they know they pity us for dump. Asia go dump you, you go feel them. And this is after 9 in the morning. They used to start their dump around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, Asia. So let's watch for them. This 1 hour coming. We have seen 1 hour gone. Now second 1 hour, which is the 2 hours I always tell you. Let's see if they're going to join the dump, or if they're going to take us up again, if they're going to pump the market again. But if they join the dump, brethren, just stay away, because Asia, their dump is not good. They used to dump more than any section. And if their hand enter the dump, the rest will also dump the market. If UK can dump us yesterday, UK that does not dump. UK always, every time they do accumulation, but UK dumped us. UK was one of the people that dumped this market before New York dumped the rest. So if Asia joined them today, well, I don't be. So let's see the next 1 hour, 10 a.m. Asia time, which will be around 3 a.m. Nigeria time, or African time, or UK time. So let's see, observe the market and see. But if you're not in the market, okay, you are good. But if you're in the market, if you're in a long position, you need to observe, so you know when you're going to get out of the market. All right. So Solana at the moment, Solana has dumped from 208. Yeah, almost 210. Almost 210. Solana, this was a resistant line I put for Solana. And the Solana hit the post and they rejected. So this is where I said Solana is supposed to reject inside here. So it came here and rejected. With this trend line, rejected the trend line again. So on the weekly. Now on the daily of Solana. Solana is likely to continue the dump today. Solana is likely to continue the dump today again. Solana is looking bearish. It's likely to continue the dump. Most of them are just looking at it as if they want to form head and shoulders. But if that is the case, that means it will come up later. But unless Asia want to dump them, if Asia dump, that means UK will accumulate it again. Though Solana is looking bearish though, so just be careful with Solana. It's looking bearish. But the the person that is still holding this altcoin strong is Ethereum is still very strong. Ethereum is still very strong. That's why it's forming this rejection pattern. Ethereum was still looking strong, but has overtaken here. Let me see the monthly. Okay. So Ethereum almost hit the previous all-time high, almost before the rejection happened yesterday, right here. So it almost hit the previous all-time high. So that makes it to be what makes us to be what on a double top formation right now. It's a double top. That's a double top rejection on Ethereum. So what I'm going to expect on Ethereum probably come down to this place again. Sorry guys, please. All right. So sorry guys. So we expect this man Ethereum to make some more retracement before the end of the month towards this downside. Probably to come and hit this support now because this place have already turned support. So we'll be expecting Ethereum to come and hit the support level right here. Right? So that's what we're expecting from Ethereum at the before the end of the month. Okay, um so please, if you, in case you are on the stream, you can as well request for the mic. I'll be opening the conversation side so that we can have a conversation. If you have any question you want to ask, any question you want to ask, you can come right there on Top V, come to X on Top V Media. You can join any of the Top V Media because I'm opening the first Top V Media account. So once you type Top V Media, you will see the two accounts. So then you will see the one that we are on stream with. For those of us that always say that, oh, I was looking for this one, I couldn't see it. I have two accounts, so I can decide to start with anyone. So come, let's have conversation. Few conversation before we rock the space. Feel free to join us. On the space with the opening and the market. Feel free to join the space. Let's have a conversation before we move and take our morning rest. Okay. So the space is open already. Request for the mic. Let's gist. So that is it for Ethereum. We expect Ethereum to go down and hit the resistance. But for the morning, Ethereum is going up simply because of this what pattern right here. So we are still waiting for 10 a.m. Asia to see the decision in the market. So don't rush in if you are not there already. If you are there already, okay, but if you are not there, don't rush in so that they will not use you as a resist liquidity. Yes, this was a rejection who's supposed to take us up a bit. The same thing on total 3 was supposed to take us up, but still wait till 10, still wait till 10 a.m. to confirm that we are going up because we are having this uptrend is not yet over. What we are facing right now is 4 hours resistance on USDT dominance. 4 hours resistance. So, but the daily is not facing any resistance yet. So we're facing a 4 hours resistance on this movement. So let's see how it plays out in the next 1 hour coming. If we are going up or go down before going up today, or if we're going to go up first. So just be careful in the market. If you're not there, chill. Market will show you direction very soon. By 10 o'clock, market will always show direction. So that is it for me from here. Remember that altcoin index is still standing strong right here. We're not in the bull season yet. We're not also in the bear season yet. We are still in the bull run if. Market is still trending up and down. So we are still strong here. There is so many liquidation going on in the market and so many liquidity pools already formed Right here, you can see all these are liquidity pools, 119. So this kind of liquidity pools often attract the market makers. And this one also here, you can see that if you can go to 117, if you can take, if you can enter 116, we are going to liquidate 125 million out of the market just to touch 169. We are going to clear this all this big money, $125 million. So these ones are not even okay. This one is 146 million also. So see, so definitely there's big money here. There's big money here. These two now is 100 and over almost 150 million. This one 1 to 20 million. So they are them coming up here, taking these two, taking us to 120 and coming down again is also profit for them. Them taking 116 first and coming up later is also profit for them. So there's a heavy liquidity, both short and long. So they can spike up and down today. That's why I say we're going to do up and down. There's big money. Big money is here. They cannot see these things and leave it. 140 something million. This one is 125 million. This one is almost 200 something million. They will not leave it. They will come for all these two months, this one and this one. So just be careful in the market, because if you take a fib on Bitcoin, if you go to Bitcoin daily, take a fib to where this pump started, to where this latest swing low. If you take a fib down here, you find out that we are almost there. You can see we are almost there for market to make a small uptrend. And if, for instance, the market continue shooting down today, coming to this 3.8, that means all this place, this 61.8 are supposed to be a rejection part. This place, market supposed to reject here, where it is right now at 50%. This is the last rejection. Oh shit, what did I delete? That should be Ethereum. I deleted. Ethereum spots. Okay, so where we are, we're supposed to reject. Market supposed to go up from here. Market supposed to make an uptrend from here, from where we are right now. If the market failed to go up from here and failed to go up from here, where we are right now, and continue downward, that means it is OT law for the Bitcoin. So the market is supposed to reject right here at this 50% and come up a little. But if we break it down, that means Bitcoin is going to dump more. But let me take it to the, let me extend it to our previous pump of where the pump started in June. Let me extend it to June, where we started the pump. So 114. If we extend it to June, 114,000. We're supposed to make a ton. But for now, this latest pump we did started from here. So at this point where we are right now, Bitcoin is supposed to make a bounce. So if Bitcoin failed to bounce here, maybe say Now 100, we're going to 114,000 today. If market failed to bounce here, right now, we are going to 114,000, surely. Nothing is going to stop this next support level. So that will be the next case. All right, guys. Let me shut down the video stream. Gonna see you guys on the space. Come to Top View Media. Let's have a chat.